to make a joke or something. But it was just, it like all of that, all the time. But I have to stay strong in the spirit and peace and love, otherwise church turns sour. Turn sour on basketball courts. Turn sour off basketball courts. But best believe the Rock is like, hallelujah. Amen. The Rock is like, amen. Hallelujah. The shelter of my salvation. Oh, swoop, when this wind, I don't know, the Spirit spoke. Straight read the scripture, bro. Remember that one? I never imagined this design of the so he didn't think it is him and him. We love you, Lord. You make me know. Oh, I've been rocking like that. My salvation. We was reading it together in the car. We were reading the scripture. I said, and then I was sitting there looking at, listening, as me looking at the words in the scripture, because it was the King James version, right? Like, I mean, vision, like the long vision, right? Remember the long vision? So the long vision turned into the word scramble, you know, the sentences flipping around. I'm like, wait, this one, that's it, boom, 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 boom. As you hear me read, sometimes it start rhyming. Supernatural vision. As we read the word, like I was read the word as we was sitting right here. And you sent me the word. Thank the Lord. We get back right to it. Life. Life, which was ever eternal life. It was good that eternal. I was carefully listening. Eternal life. Eternal life. Why would you settle for death? Your decision. Your decision. You decide. No onus. No insurance. Christ is the insurance. That's the doctrine we rock and jam into. Well, that's me reading that word you said. And it said you read it backwards. It's just as deep, if not deep. Start with the question.
Start with the question.
Yeah,
like as if it didn't. It wasn't a question in the first place. It's like we're gonna start with what it is in the first place. It's a question.
Yes. That's Yahshua, bro. And nobody but the precious gift of the Holy Spirit, Yahshua, speaking to all of his brothers and sisters, all of his children. God, bro. Read me, eat me, drink me, to live. Hear no evil, see no evil. Living perfectly. You have the code. So we say cheat is the Christ code. And trust the divinity. You know what I'm talking about? When you play that game to get you wonder and marvel, don't believe in Christ's name.
I know.
As you play it and see the miracles that happen. You may be telling me going, witness one of the 7, 8 game winners locked in. Even after me, one trigger in the room. It's a blessed day. Take something from that, bro. Because video game always just aggravate me, you know. Just because like they fight the game and it seems like they cheat in Mortal Kombat, like they can't get past this person.
Right.
Me to hit him with every combination, blocking, he still beat me.
He still beat me? Yeah, them quick in and outs. Yeah.
We know what video game. Let's go outside.
It probably probably was me that could have really played the game more so rather than be outside. I'd have been okay on my Mario, on my
Yeah, you never liked it.
Lion King.
Bugs. You never liked it. Bugs. The bugs was your thing. Like, you know what? Makes me know in the room ain't no
Right.
bugs.
Ah, that's funny. Yeah, I didn't like bugs, bro. That was something out of my league.
Yeah.
I had to get to like that because that was you. You installed that one because that was not my behavior. Grasshoppers, I don't know, was like the first thing, but ants ain't
Catch them grasshoppers. Yeah, grasshoppers is fun. They fly in and out. They cold, bro. They better than crickets. Crickets just make you feel like it's a roach. Like, what is that noise?
What is that noise? Look, I don't know too much about roaches like that, but I do know I've experienced them in the house, not living with them.
It's like if you find see the cricket and it's black, it's and then one chunk. But the grasshopper, man, he fun. He trying to go eat. He trying to get away. He ain't hide. He flying. He flying like a moth, like a butterfly. He just can't stay in the egg. He's like fat. So he gotta come back down. Yeah, he like video game. He in the house chilling. I mean, like be outside chilling. Cause it seems like you play basketball outside, you can't play in the house. Really? You can bounce the ball outside. You can't bounce the ball in the house. See, roller skating. You put the roller skates on your house. I mean, need to go outside. Let's go roller skate. It's like, but you know, the Lord made it like that to have balance. To have balance in our life. To keep peace in and outside the house. In the house of God, outside the house of God. We are the church. A body fitted together.
Alright, get this person back.
No, I'm finna pull up shortly. I'm gonna play the game or something. Alright. 8 places. But alright. See you soon.
Peace. What up, sister? Ivana.
How are you?
I'm alright. Just got the phone with my elder brother. And I hung in a long conversation with him because it was sharpening. It was cool.
It was cool. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it was cool. It's like, oh, you get off the phone after for so long, and then for me, I just think about what we were just talking about. Think about it. Now I'm thinking about it. When it just happened, it just happened. But then after it's over, you're like, okay, let's ponder back on what that conversation was all about.
Yeah.
It was a long one. There were a lot of mentions. Yeah. What's up? You gave me a call. What's going on?
Oh, I was honestly just making sure you were all good because I was like, oh, that's not like Isaiah. He usually will answer the phone right away or call me back or send me a text. And he's doing one of my foods. So I had to just like make sure like you're doing okay and that was going on that I should be aware of and need to apologize for. I don't know.
You couldn't. No, I was doing one of your moves. I learned from the best, I guess.
Yay!
You funny.
So how does it feel, right?
Yeah.
It's okay to do that, though. No, in all honesty, I'm like, when I was telling my daughter, she just came over to pick up the health center house cars. get some medicine for her allergy.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, I'm trying to do better at like responding to people's texts and calling people back, and it's just I'm just being honest. It's just like something that I don't enjoy doing because I have other things to do, but at the same time, not to make people feel like they're not important. You know what I mean? Like I never want people to feel like they're not important, and I feel like whatever I'm doing is more important than them. But at the same time, it's like I got so much stuff to do, and I can be more productive if I'm not on the phone or if I'm not trying to text, and you know that type of thing. So like right now, I'm multitasking, and I have my earbud in my ear, and got my hands going. But and that's what I was like, okay, well, let me start. I literally was calling down the list. So after I called you, I called somebody else, and I literally that's what I've been doing. I feel good, like, oh, I'm doing better.
You're funny.
But then at the same time, I'm like, yeah, because then if everybody started calling back, I ain't gonna be able to answer the phone and talk to everybody. So it's probably gonna be the same. Okay, we're going through the motions. I call you in 2 weeks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
How was my timing? Am I disturbing your peace now? Or you answer, so I suppose it's all good.
I answer, and that's why I asked you, doesn't it feel good? Because like I don't think that anybody should be like, you know, glued to their phone and feel like, oh my goodness, somebody calling me, let me answer. Like, you answer it when you get ready to answer it, and you finish doing whatever you're doing in the moment, and then you can call them back. Like, I don't have my phone on me all the time like that, and sometimes I literally do be missing calls because like it's not. I'll be like, where my phone at? I gotta ask Google where my phone at because I don't know where I put it, you know. And it's okay to do that.
Cause I don't know where I put it. That's hilarious.
I mean, it's in the house somewhere, but you know.
Yeah, understood.
I just try to make sure I have it when I'm leaving because I'll use it for my GPS, or you know, I got to make sure that I can call people if I need to, or you know, somebody need to call me in this emergency type of thing. Like, yeah, you should probably have your phone with you.
I get it. It's probably more of a I don't know. I know for me, there was a time where I didn't even have no phone and I didn't care to have it. So I like had one. I didn't want the bill or none of that. So I was okay without my phone. I mean, it's the same thing. You just becoming more disciplined on how you gonna decide to manage, the life that you given. It's like if I choose to not do it this way because I'd rather do it this way, then you do that and you get disciplined at doing it that way. Some people got hooked on alarm clocks once upon a time in life. It was like, no, I'm need an alarm clock to get me up instead of a routine of I'm gonna believe God gonna get me up because I'm gonna rest like this throughout the day periodically, and there's ways to live life that's different than others. So that's all the point of it is like if you choose to discipline and have a standard, go for it. And doing exactly what you did, like it wasn't like that. I like to phrase it as it's doing one of your moves, being like that. But that's the thing, like we're the same. We're brother sister. We're like, you know what I'm saying? And we was born 2 days apart from, but minus the year of it all. It's like we're going to be like that, like the same in many ways, because we was created like our father. It's just dynamic like that. And I like that though. It's funny, but it's really like that's gonna be typical with me. I'm like that already. That's why I say I don't even talk to people like that. And so I got another call from a person random, and I was like, man, I don't even know. That's just a number. I don't even know who it and it happened to be in my text messages. So that's how I remember who it was. But they was that. Okay. They was that far put off where I said I thought I deleted. Well, you delete the contact, but you delete the contact, but you got the text in there that's still sitting in its own bank. You would have to have deleted that. So I was able to trace the number to who it was, and it was somebody from World Outreach, and I thought we left. This person, not even that she was even there because she don't live here. I met her there though. I met her there, and she used to go there when she lived here.
Yeah.
So I just didn't need the communication with her no more as far as I thought. And a phone call came from her. She do insurance and whatnot, and she in Atlanta, so I guess she on some other big time stuff with her. You know, she pursued her career or whatnot. And that was fine. I just didn't. I made my end with the necessity for the person because I didn't really need the help, and I just thought it was gonna be at that. I didn't expect another phone call, but again, like I'm like, do I even call? How do I? And I was certain enough. I looked to go, and I accidentally hit their number on touching my phone, and the phone catalog was up, and I had to hang up real quick, and I'm like, man, they gonna call me back. But I thought it was somebody else. But anyhow, since it did happen, it's like
pocket down somebody.
Yeah, and I realized, and I said, oh, that no,
you said talk to that person for whatever.
You said that's not an accident.
No, I don't think it's an accident. I think that it's intentional. You're supposed to talk to them. Like, really, is that an accident? Not that you did it intentionally, but maybe it was intentional. It was intentional for you to talk at that moment.
That's a different thought about it. I don't, when I'm not knowing who it is that's calling, and I delete, like, especially if I delete a number, and now it's like, oh, I deleted this person back when, because that was the thing that I decided to do as far as communicating with this person. Huh?
Yeah.
But they didn't delete me.
Delete you. So, you know what I'm saying? The reason for that, I am planting my garden.
Yeah.
And I'm in the process right now of planting seeds in a starter tray. And this is my first year doing it this way. And I believe this year my harvest is going to be a lot better.
Amen. Amen. That's good. That it takes your belief system, yeah.
Yeah, and believing and action, right? Faith and action.
Yes.
I'm working harder this year. So that's a reason why. Yeah. But I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. Just that quick.
Just that quick. You took a walk. You took a few steps away and forgot that fast.
because I think of like a cajillion things at one time.
Yeah.
Like my mind is always boom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's why, because I'm like, yeah. But I remember. See, it's like I can lose my train of thought, but thank the Lord, I can recall what I was doing.
You got the mind of Christ.
And I was. And I did.
Okay. Amen. The Holy Spirit knows all things. Holy Spirit knows all things.
Of course.
Remind us.
I was gonna say how you were talking about we're similar. But I don't think, like, we have some similarities, but I don't think we completely in everything. Because it's just like my best friend. You and her got the exact same thing. We have some things in common, but we don't have a lot of things in common. And that's like the crazy thing, because it's like I'm the talker in our relationship, and she's like the listener, and I'll be like, girl, I'll be feeling like I'll be talking your head off. Now let me shut up and let you talk. You know what I mean? But I enjoy talking to people. I love people. I love being around people. And when I say I enjoy talking to people, it's not necessarily that I enjoy talking to them on the phone. I'm a face-to-face person. That's my preferred method of communication. Okay, let's do something on the calendar on this day, and we're going to get together and we'll talk about whatever we need to talk about. It's not going to be like some random. And even this, I don't consider this like some random blah blah blah. We're catching up. It's intentional, and I had to make sure you were okay. Like I said, I'm like, Isaiah doing something I ain't used to him doing. Let me make sure that we good. You know. And
go ahead.
And then I'm again talking about like I enjoy talking to people. Like I just like talking to people. In the store, just like talking to people, blah blah blah. And I was just sharing with my dad this past week, how I've been in over 2,000 different people's homes in the field that I work in. I've been in this field for over 13 years, and if I average like going into 18 homes a month, multiply that by 13 years, I've been in literally over 2,000 people's homes that I've had conversations with. I don't know how many people. So I'm saying all that to tell you some interesting things. Interesting experience I had this past week. Go Riley. I needed help with my house because I do DIY projects and I do think that I can do a lot of things, but there are some things that I realize you cannot do that. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna try if I can. Lord Jesus help me with the Holy Spirit. And so it's been now over a month. Maybe it's been a month now. I was cleaning my security camera feed from my phone, and I saw, and I believe Holy Spirit allowed me to see this. I saw some random guy just walk on the side of my house, and he looked like he was casing it. Are you familiar with casing means?
No.
Okay, so casing means like you scoping it out and you trying to see how easy it is to rob or break in or whatever.
Okay.
So that's what the guy pretty much looked like he was doing. And the whole situation, the whole setup, like how it happened, it was during the day. It was at 2:49 on March 14th. Like I got all the
Right. Amen.
The car was literally parked in the middle of the street. So my camera doesn't show when the car pulled up or how long the car was parked outside of my house. But the car was literally parked in the middle of the street, as in my next door neighbor, or not my next door neighbor, but my neighbor who lives directly across the street from me. They alternate their car from my house to their house. You know how you gotta change where you park, whatever the day of the week is. So that particular day, their car was parked in front of their house. So this car that parked in the middle of the